Welcome to Brooks Stadium, and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the Chanticleers aren't far behind. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Chanticleers will kick it away first. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Groupers offense takes the field. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Groupers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Chanticleers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Chanticleers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Hand off from the shotgun. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The sure hands, it's Parrish. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Groupers getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The option look. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. They boot it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. It's a seam wide open. Turning it on. He's at the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
This offensive line takes a lot of pride. They're very good at communicating, and they love pushing fronts around. You're seeing it on that last play. Breaking off a long run, doing it early in the season in the opening game. That sets the tone for this offense.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, what a chance to set up the offense. Takes it inside the 35. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets him to the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Chanticleers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Slithers into space. He's got 59 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener.
And 1st down for the offense.
in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the option. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, groupers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. And the Chanticleers in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Barber. Dances away. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Chanticleers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Tucker. Turns it on in midfield. Lots of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Chanticleers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Coastal Carolina, 7.
Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a split backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
One of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws. You've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself on the draw. Oh, a lot of space. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Chanticleers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Another Chanticleer.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking for a man, it's Barber. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's John. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
Another Chanticleer.
Back to throw, it's Barber. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. At the 35, he's open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Chanticleers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Spins away from the defense. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. This should give them great field position. Takes it inside the 35. Boy, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Chandler. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
And the groupers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He's loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking for a productive play on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Chanticleers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Now the pitch. At the 45, on his way. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The Groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Groupers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Groupers are moving quickly down the field. The give on the counter. Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Turning on the Jets. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Groupers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for room. It's Craig. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg. Moves away as he feels pressure. And it's on the ground. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that...
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Find some fresh air. Oh, what a move.
The return is tackled down at the...
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line.
Take over. First and 10.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Gain of 3. Second down coming up.
Now on the option. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Caught over the middle, it's Parrish. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Craig. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the groupers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Fires downfield. He's got it. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, groupers. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 6 over Tulane. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Dropping back, it's Barber. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Chanticleers moving quickly to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Pressure coming. He's going to take wide open spaces. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And he's dragged down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. To the air. It's Barber. Quickly complete. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
And that's another Chanticleer.
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Throws to the wideout. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Ineligible CC, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 11 over UAB. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So now it's 2nd and long. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
The groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run the option. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Takes the handoff. It's Craig. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. The groupers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. The give to the back. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Barber. That's caught. It's John. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. A flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Ineligible receiver. Downfield. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The play-action fake. Throws to the back. Finds his man open. It's a seam wide open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Chanticleers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Going to the run, it's John. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to pass. It's Barber. Quarterback adapting. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Straight ahead from inside his 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? On the option. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. To throw, it's Wicks. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Give him 6. Touchdown, Groupers.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside the 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. He's got his man across the middle. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Finds the tight end. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. The Chanticleers can really attack on this second and short. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Dead center perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you can see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.